Welcome back to Superbly Said Advanced English Vocabulary and Phrases.
Yeah, hi everyone, and we're really excited about this deep dive. It's actually taken directly from a SpeakDuo lesson.
That's right. And, if you're keen to really boost your English speaking confidence, you should definitely check out speakduo.com.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great place to meet people from all over the world, practice English on video calls, and just get more fluent and confident.
Absolutely.
So today we're diving into some, key advanced English idioms, collocations, and phrasal verbs.
Yeah, the tricky ones where the meaning isn't always obvious or words that just naturally stick together.
Exactly. And those verb preposition combos that create totally new meanings. It's all aimed at helping you advanced learners really elevate your expression.
Let's get straight into it then.
Okay. So kicking things off with an idiom that, it really paints a clear picture of a certain feeling.
Mm-hmm.
To have a chip on one's shoulder.
Ah, yes.
How would you break that down for us?
Well, it's that feeling of being angry or resentful, maybe easily offended, and usually comes from something in the past, like an experience or something you feel was unfair.
Right, like a perceived injustice.
Exactly. It's not just being grumpy for a day, it's something you kind of carry around.
Yeah, I often hear ever since he was passed over for the promotion, he's had a chip on his shoulder and snaps at everyone.
That's a classic example.
Or maybe in a work context, describing someone tricky. It's been challenging to collaborate because my former colleague seems to still have that chip on his shoulder about the restructuring.
Yeah, and what's interesting about having a chip on one's shoulder is how it compares to, say, just holding a grudge.
Okay.
Well, holding a grudge can be quite internal, almost passive, right? But a chip on the shoulder, it often feels more visible, like it actively affects how someone interacts now.
So it makes them touchy or defensive.
Precisely. It's like that past resentment is almost, projected outwards. It's not just simmering beneath the surface.
No, got it. That's a really useful distinction, that active, prickly quality. All right, next up, a really important phrasal verb about loyalty. To stand by someone.
Right. This one means basically to support someone, be loyal, especially when they're going through a tough time.
So real commitment.
Unwavering commitment, yeah, when it really counts.
It's definitely a strong statement. Like, no matter what happened, she stood by her best friend through all the ups and downs, or professionally. When the company faced the merger, the leadership team stood by their employees, ensuring no layoffs. That shows real integrity.
Absolutely. And the nuance compared to just supporting someone is quite key, I think.
How so?
Well, support can be pretty general, right? Helping out, giving advice. But to stand by someone, that implies a deeper, much more steadfast loyalty.
Especially when they're facing problems, like criticism or a crisis.
Exactly. It means you're a constant, reliable presence for them, not just popping in to help occasionally.
That deeper commitment really sets it apart. Okay, our next phrase, a collocation about ambition. To take risks.
Yeah, this is about doing something where the outcome is uncertain, maybe even a bit dangerous, but it also has the potential for big rewards. It usually suggests a conscious choice, even with the unknowns involved.
Right. We often hear, if you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to be willing to take risks.
Definitely.
And a manager might encourage it. To truly innovate in this market, we need to be prepared to take risks with our product development.
And it's not quite the same as, say, gambling.
Oh, interesting. Why not?
Well, gambling often implies more pure chance, maybe recklessness, less control, perhaps. Whereas taking risks, especially in business or life decisions, suggests a more calculated decision.
Even if you don't know exactly how it will turn out.
Right. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone, but with an awareness of the potential upside. It's about making bold moves, not just rolling the dice blindly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Intentionality is key. Okay, now shifting from taking risks yourself to supporting others, to be in someone's corner.
Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. It just means you support someone, you're on their side, advocating for them, encouraging them.
Like a loyal supporter.
Yeah.
A perfect example. Even when the whole team doubted him, I was still in his corner. And maybe for an IELTS question about helping someone, you could say, my friend was struggling with a tough project, and I made sure to be in her corner, offering advice whenever she needed it.
Exactly. And think about how it compares to maybe backing someone up.
Okay.
Backing someone up can be more immediate, like agreeing with them in a meeting or helping in a specific situation.
Tactical support.
Yeah. But being in someone's corner feels more foundational, consistent, often more emotional, like that boxing coach analogy, always there for their fighter.
Ah, I like that. Unwavering belief and support.
Exactly. Even when others aren't supportive.
It's a powerful image. Okay, and sometimes, well, things don't go to plan, and we have to deal with the results. Which brings us to face consequences.
Right. This means experiencing the results, usually the negative ones, of your actions. It's fundamentally about accountability.
Yeah. She knew she would have to face the consequences of her decision.
Yeah.
It implies that understanding, doesn't it?
It does.
In a team meeting, a boss might say, if we don't finish this phase by Friday, we'll all have to face the consequences of missed targets.
Mm-hmm. And it's slightly different from, say, suffering the repercussions.
How so?
Suffering repercussions can sometimes feel like it emphasizes the negative impact spreading outwards, but facing consequences really highlights the direct personal encounter with the outcome.
Ah, so it's about taking direct responsibility.
Yeah, confronting the results of your choices, good or bad, but usually bad in this context.
Got it. That direct link. Okay, speaking of outcomes, sometimes you want to show people they were mistaken. That leads to prove someone wrong.
Yes. This means showing that someone's belief or prediction was incorrect, usually through your actions or success. There's often a feeling of vindication.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She worked hard to prove her critics wrong. That's a strong motivator.
It really is.
Professionally, after a successful launch, many stakeholders were skeptical, but the team's dedication really proved them wrong.
And the difference between this and just correcting someone is quite important.
Go on.
Correcting someone is often just about facts, maybe quite neutral. Proving someone wrong, though, usually has an emotional layer.
Right, like overcoming doubt.
Exactly. Showing you could do it when they didn't think you could. It's that underdog thing. Proving your capability against disbelief.
Yeah, that really resonates. Okay, next phrase describes a reaction to discomfort, to shrink away.
Ah, yes. This phrasal verb means to kind of pull back, recoil, maybe seem to become smaller when you're faced with fear or discomfort or anxiety.
An involuntary thing, often.
Often, yeah. A physical or emotional response to something uncomfortable.
Like, he shrank away from the argument, not wanting to get involved.
Perfect example. Or at work. When the feedback became more critical, the new employee visibly shrank away, finding it difficult to maintain eye contact.
Poor employee.
Yeah.
How does it differ from, say, withdrawing?
Good question. Withdrawing can be more general, maybe more deliberate, like distancing yourself from a whole situation or group over time.
Okay.
Whereas shrinking away feels more immediate, more instinctive. It's that recoil in the moment because you feel uncomfortable or anxious right then and there. That sudden defensive reaction.
That instinctive part really captures it. Okay, sometimes life puts heavy burdens on us. That's captured by to carry the weight of something.
Right. This means bearing a heavy responsibility, a big burden, immense pressure. It's about that deep emotional or mental strain.
Yeah. She felt like she was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. That paints such a vivid picture.
It really does.
Or in a leadership context. As a project manager, he carried the weight of the entire team's success, ensuring every detail was perfect.
Mm-hmm. And it feels stronger than just being burdened by something. Well, being burdened describes the state, but carrying the weight emphasizes the active part, the personal responsibility, the ongoing effort involved in managing that heavy load.
Ah, the mental and emotional energy.
Exactly. Whether it's family expectations, a huge project, or even a secret.
That really captures the depth. Okay, and finally, an idiom about shared experiences, to be in the same boat.
Yeah, this means being in a similar situation, usually a difficult or challenging one, having similar problems.
It creates a sense of solidarity.
Definitely. It highlights shared circumstances.
Like, we're all in the same boat when it comes to dealing with the new system at work. It's a way of saying, we're facing this together.
Precisely. And for maybe an IELTS topic on global issues. In facing climate change, I think all nations are essentially in the same boat. We share the same planet, the same risks.
Good example. Is there a nuance compared to just sharing a common experience?
I think so. Sharing a common experience is broader, could be positive, negative, neutral, but being in the same boat almost always implies some shared difficulty, some challenge, a predicament.
Ah, yeah.
It really emphasizes that collective struggle, which is why it's good for building empathy or teamwork.
That makes sense. The collective struggle is key.
Yeah.
Okay. You've heard the phrases, the nuances, the examples. Let's test your understanding. Time for a quick quiz.
All right.
And feel free to pause this deep dive right here if you need a moment to think about the answer for any question. Ready?
Let's do it.
Question 1. What does it mean to have a chip on one's shoulder? Is it option A, to behave arrogantly after a major success, option B, to carry resentment from a past experience, or option C, to hide your emotions from other people? Okay, the correct answer is option B, to carry resentment from a past experience.
Exactly. Remember that person snapping at everyone after missing the promotion? That's having a chip on one's shoulder.
Question 2. What does it mean to stand by someone? Option A, to support them when it is convenient. Option B, to physically stay close to someone. Or option C, to be loyal to someone during hard times. And the answer is option C, to be loyal to someone during hard times.
That's right. Like being there for your best friend through everything. That's what it means to stand by someone, unwavering loyalty.
Question 3. What does it mean to take risks? Option A, to do something uncertain that could succeed. Option B, to prepare carefully for expected danger. Or option C, to avoid responsibility in difficult times. The correct answer here is option A, to do something uncertain that could succeed.
Yeah, it's about being willing to try something extraordinary, even if it's a bit scary, like encouraging your team to take risks with a new campaign.
Question 4. What does it mean to be in someone's corner? Option A, to argue with someone frequently. Option B, to support and defend someone consistently. Or option C, to give someone space during problems. The right answer is option B, to support and defend someone consistently.
Spot on. Being their biggest advocate, like your manager being in your corner during that tricky review.
Question 5. What does it mean to face consequences? Option A, to experience results of one's own actions. Option B, to accept blame and avoid the outcome. Or option C, to reflect deeply on a past decision. The correct one is option A, to experience results of one's own actions.
Right, like the whole team might have to face the consequences if that big deadline is missed. Accountability.
Question 6. What does it mean to prove someone wrong? Option A, to ignore someone's opinion completely. Option B, to change someone's belief through logic. Or option C, to demonstrate that someone was mistaken. And the answer, option C, to demonstrate that someone was mistaken.
Yes, it's about showing those critics they were incorrect, like that project team working hard to keep them wrong.
Question 7. What does it mean to shrink away? Option A, to become physically smaller over time. Option B, to move closer to someone for comfort. Or option C, to avoid something out of fear or discomfort. The correct answer is option C, to avoid something out of fear or discomfort.
Exactly, like that employee who visibly shrank away during the critical feedback session. That immediate recoil.
Okay, last one, question 8. What does it mean to carry the weight of something? Option A, to bear a strong emotional or mental burden. Option B, to hold on to physical belongings tightly. Or option C, to lift and move heavy objects daily. And the answer is option A, to bear a strong emotional or mental burden.
That's the one, like that project manager feeling like they carry the weight of the entire team's success, that heavy responsibility.
Phew. How did everyone do?
You know, thinking about all these phrases, they're really so much more than just words on a page. They're like these little windows into culture and human experience, aren't they?
That's a great way to put it.
Mastering them lets you communicate with, well, so much more precision and nuance. It really takes your English up a level from just functional to genuinely fluent and expressive.
And as we said at the start, this whole deep dive was inspired by an actual SpeakDuo lesson. So it gives you a real taste of the practical, useful English you can learn there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you can head over to SpeakDuo.com to join unlimited practice sessions, get AI feedback. It really helps build that speaking confidence faster. It's a fantastic way to get real-world practice.
It really is.
Yeah.
So keep practicing, keep exploring these amazing layers of the English language. And thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
We'll catch you next time.